So Andy, what's been the impact of COVID on students? And how do you personalize their needs as we continue to navigate this pandemic?
Great question. A couple of interesting things about 2016, we had accreditation come, which I know is not a word we want to use in this conference, but they identified that our kids and our faculty and our staff had a higher level of stress. And then COVID hit. And when COVID hit, a couple things just interesting. Since August to August of last year, so August of last year to August of this year, there were no deaths in Orange County from COVID of kids under 18 years old. However, there were 11 completed suicides. So when you look at those statistics, there is a huge effect of COVID. Anxiety, depression, eating disorders, an uptick in domestic violence. So what we really started to do was listen to them. We started asking them questions. We started asking our faculty questions. What were things that would help their mental health? And as a result of doing that, we got a lot of great information. And so that, sometimes with conflict, you build the bridge back even stronger once you've gone through conflict together.
That's right.
And so our faculty and our staff, and certainly our students know that we are listening to them when it comes to their mental health and well-being. We have, for the first time in school history in 34 years, our school's been around for 34 years, we've now incorporated our students, 7 student leaders, into our leadership meetings. So our meetings are on Tuesdays. They're coming in once a month. Different cross-section of kids. You've got we have a transfer, we have an international student, we have an athlete, we have a thespian. So we've got a really eclectic group of people. And the kids were phenomenal. It's really added to, again, hopefully the connections, the well-being, and just the overall health of our student body will be influenced by adding these students to the leadership team.
There's no doubt. You're just getting started.
Yeah.
You're just getting started. How have you elevated and activated the importance of health and well-being on your campus? And what role have partnerships played in the overall strategy?
Partnerships have been key. The first thing we did is we went out and got a mental health and advisory board made up of local psychiatrists, local leaders, parents, and we really started asking them, hey, look, we want to do a wellness center. What does it need to look like? And then most importantly, once we started doing all that and getting their information, we then started working with our kids. And so the goal for us was to make the center as friendly as possible while combining 3 departments of campus. So we took campus ministry, we took activities, and we put wellness with it as well. And the goal for us is that you don't have to have, this is the wellness center, so you must be having a problem, so you're coming into it. Activities and campus ministry are 2 of the busiest areas on campus. So we happen to put all of them together with the therapist's office very close by, so that they could slip into a therapist's office, talk to one of our therapists without having this stigma that goes with, hey, I need to go to the wellness center. So we're actually going to call it, our charism at Santa Margarita is Caritas Christi, and we're actually going to call it the Caritas Christi Center.